This is Jenny Brant with Unleash Your God-Given Healing. And today, we're going to look at 6 reasons we can know this is my Father's world. When I taught 3rd grade over 40 years ago, how the universe and earth came to be was routinely taught in the 3rd grade curriculum. Of course, my textbook emphasized the Big Bang and evolutionary theories. But I also taught my students God's theory of creation. I let them decide which theory they thought was true. On a test, I only asked about the content of the different theories and which theory they thought was most believable. I did not penalize any student for expressing an opinion different from that of me, their teacher. Oh, the heart and innocence of a child. It never failed that my students would look at me with that childish grin and say things like, "Oh, come on, Miss Brant. This amazing earth and universe did not happen by chance. Why, of course, God did it." The answers were simple to most of my children, but for some reason, many adults have difficulty figuring this out. Well, let me help you with that today, because we're going to look at 6 reasons we can know this is my Father's world. Yes, that God Himself created the heavens and earth and literally holds them into place. Number 1, there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on earth. That's at least 1 billion trillion. God made a promise to Abraham in the Old Testament many years ago. He said, "I will give you this land for your descendants. I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky." In other words, too many to count. And God did exactly as He promised. And He also created this universe with stars too many to count. Only God could do such a thing. Number 2, the precise location of both Earth and Sun. The Earth is 93 million miles from the center of the universe, the Sun. It is the only planet known to sustain life. If it were any closer, like Venus, we'd burn up. Venus has an estimated average surface temperature of 870 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. And if we were further away like Mars, we'd literally freeze to death. Living on Mars has many challenges. The temperature gets very, very cold at night, well below -100 degrees Fahrenheit. Mars also has dust storms, high levels of radiation, and less gravity than Earth. So Earth and her atmosphere, for us, is like the Goldilocks story. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right for us to sustain and enjoy life. Only God. Number 3, the rotation of the Earth around the Sun. As the Earth orbits the Sun, it completes one rotation every 23.9 hours. It takes 365 and a quarter days to complete one trip around the Sun every year. And that extra quarter of a day presents a challenge to our calendar system, which counts 1 year as 365 days. So to keep our yearly calendars consistent with our orbit around the Sun, every 4 years we add 1 day. That is called a leap day, and the year it's added to is called a leap year. Only God could create such a precise rotation around the sun. Number 4, Earth's axis of rotation is tilted 23.4 degrees with respect to the plane of the Earth's orbit around the sun. This tilt causes our yearly cycle of seasons. During part of the year, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun and the southern hemisphere is tilted away. With the sun higher in the sky, solar heating is greater in the north, producing summer there. Less direct solar heating produces winter in the south. 6 months later, the situation is reversed. When spring and fall begin, both hemispheres receive roughly equal amounts of heat from the sun. Only God. Number 5, we live where it's easy to breathe. Earth's atmosphere is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and 1% other ingredients. The perfect balance to breathe and live. Again, only God could do such a thing. And last but not least, an eclipse reminds us that God is in control. We recently had an eclipse that went across the United States. My husband and I were in the path of a total solar eclipse just 7 years ago. And like everyone else, we halted everything to watch and take pictures with our special glasses. It was as if God was speaking. I am here. I control everything in this world. Look to me. An eclipse is not by chance, but by design, an eloquent design by our Creator God. As R.L. Solberg so recently stated, an eclipse is a cosmic reminder that the universe is not a random collection of matter and events that just happen by chance. The cosmos is so finely tuned that we can know precisely where every heavenly body will be 200 years from now, down to the minute. Wow. These events remind us that the universe is not an accident, and neither are we. God made both, and He is in control. All I can say again is, only God could do such a thing. Oh, this truly is my Father's world. Genesis 1:1 tells us that God created the heavens and the earth. It tells us in Psalm 19, verses 1 and 2, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows His handiwork. Day unto day utters speech, and night unto night reveals knowledge. And then in Romans 1:20, it says this clearly, that gives us no excuse. For the invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even His eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Oh, we are mere fools if we believe this world was created by random cosmic events called chance. God's words give us no wiggle room. We have no excuse if we don't believe in Him, for His glory is all around us in the beautiful world He created. This reminds me of a favorite hymn I sang as a child and still sing today. This is my Father's world. Please enjoy this magnificent display of His creation as the words to the song play. I especially love the verse that says, He speaks to me everywhere. Never forget that God speaks to us through the handiwork of His creation. His creation draws us to Him. That's why I love to bike it, and just gaze in awe of its magnificent beauty. There are so many more ways we can know this is my Father's world. I just shared 6 today. Please share in the comments below the things that amaze you. I hope that you will like this YouTube video, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and click the notification bell so that you'll know the next time I post new information. Until then, just bask in all of the glory of this beautiful world that God has created for us. And may God bless.